Hi, everybody. Are you guys still awake? Ready to go to lunch? Yeah, the guy that just presented says yeah. Well, thanks for that. Thanks for staying around, guys, for this long, because I know it's been 3 hours since this program started. Appreciate it. I think everybody here is looking for a large... Who here, let me ask the question this way, is here to look for a large financial opportunity and doesn't mind saving the planet at the same time? One person, but I appreciate it, ma'am. I think that's sweet. I saw 2 hands. So anyway, the vision that we have is we do think it's possible. It is, the fact is right now, according to the United Nations, global warming is caused, 35% of it is caused by the emission of carbon from commercial buildings especially, but buildings in general. And this provides basically the largest financial opportunity as well as the largest challenge that the world is facing right now, regardless of what some presidents may think. That's what most people think. The reason why this happens is because the industry is siloed. There's basically 3 players in this space. You have energy companies that don't work very well together. They're independent. They generate locally, sell locally. Think why when you travel you have to have so many plugs. Energy companies don't communicate well. Building owners are basically focused on getting the maximum revenue from their buildings. They don't care about energy use as much as they probably should. And investors have a fiduciary responsibility to make as much money as they can. Their responsibility is not to save this planet. However, if you combine these things and you look at real estate basics, there's actually a way where you can balance out energy efficiency, saving the planet, and increasing real estate value. And the real estate basics are that 28% of operating cost of a building owner is spent on energy, 28%. A cap rate of an average building is 10x around the world, means that 10 times your revenue is the value of your building. If you look, according to Deutsche Bank and Rockefeller Foundation, this is not me that made this up just before lunch, hacking donuts away. This is something that Deutsche Bank and Rockefeller Foundation studied extensively. A 30% energy reduction leads to a global asset value opportunity of $6.5 trillion. In the US alone, it is amazing. And the reason is as simple as a light bulb. If you run a regular light bulb, it's going to cost $55 a year to run it. You switch to an LED, it costs $5 to run it, which means it's a $50 delta between the regular light bulb and an LED. The building value increases with $500 at a cap rate of 10. That's the basic real estate economics if you look at it. Why doesn't anyone do this? Well, if you look at successful shared learnings, in other industries we do it. Who here uses Waze? Anybody? Yeah, so Waze basically does it by showing multiple pathways to your destination to save time and gas, because everybody allows access to their data as they're moving along traffic. Switch this on. Why do we do this in real estate and energy efficiency? Well, the reason is the big companies like General Electric and ABB all have verticals. They have information for their own buildings where they provide the technology, but not for what the competition does. So they cannot prove multiple pathways. In the Bluenote approach, basically what happens is that real estate owners can start sharing access to their data, the energy efficiency data and energy use, and get compensated for this, and also pay and access other people's data, so they can actually learn from each other, anonymously and while protecting your own data. After Facebook and Cambridge Analytica, we all know, if you have your data, you want to keep it, protect it, and own it. In the Bluenote solution, buildings share anonymously, securely, and basically it's pretty simple. You connect to existing systems. If you own a building, what you do is you connect your smart meters or your existing building management software. The performance of your energy efficiency of your lights, your power, your heating is shared. The data is linked to a distributed ledger. It's immutable, it cannot be tampered with. And participants are rewarded through the Bluenote token. So, surprise, there's a token. The Bluenote token based on ERC20 works. This is not like something far-fetched in the future. Right now we are measuring, as of today, over 1 million square feet of commercial real estate in the city of Chicago. And 2 of the largest energy companies are starting Bluenote-based blockchain projects in the United States. One has over 60 million customers in 13 states. The other one is going to use it on 150 buildings in California. This is a token that works. This is a proof of concept that's out. We are doing, with the distributed team of financial experts, blockchain experts from Switzerland, where the company is based, energy experts from the US, and real estate experts from the US, plus your token Asian, which actually I just made up, but I think it's funny, But we have a very distributed team across Asia, Europe, and the US. Mixed from energy, real estate, technology, and finance. Doing this token sale right now. The private sale is on. There's a special URL, bluenote.world/Singapore. The private sale runs till June 15. And I invite you all to join because there's no shame in making money while saving the planet. Thank you very much.